Boom! What is up, YouTube? It is me again. The second day in the row I'll be uploading something to YouTube. The video that I put up yesterday was of over a month ago, but after putting it up and editing it and everything like that, I was like, you know what, it's time to start doing this again as much as I possibly can. I'd love to do it every day, as I've said to you guys how many times, but I haven't, because I've been lazy, busy. Yeah, there's been a lot that has sort of influenced me not doing it every day. Like I said, most of it is just because I haven't done it. I don't know, because I've been shy to pull out the camera, because of this, because of that. But you know, I'm here now, and that's all that matters. But yes, it's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon here in Brisbane, Vegas. Spring is upon us, with summer fast approaching. It's been a warm day today. It's the 11th of September, so today is the 12th anniversary for September 11th, which is really sad. And yeah, so let's take a second to remember everyone who tragically lost their lives on September 11th in that terrible thing that happened over in New York, and at the Pentagon, and then all the results of tragic loss since then in Iraq and Afghanistan, and you know, it's definitely a day, an event in history that has influenced so much tragedy and so much sorrow. So yeah, it's definitely impacted most of the world. Well, maybe not most of the world, but a lot of the world. There's tragedy going on everywhere, every day. But yeah, this is definitely something that has influenced too much loss and too much pain. But let's not dampen the mood anymore. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm about to have my afternoon coffee. I've got all these dishes here behind me to clean up here in the kitchen, and I've got washing to fold. I've got a shirt to iron. Stacey and I are going out to a restaurant tonight in Eagle Street in the city to do a review on a new, I don't know if it's a new restaurant or a newly vamped restaurant or something like that over in Eagle Street. So very excited for that. We reviewed a restaurant last night over in South Bank called Bacchus. It's in the Ridges building in South Bank. Amazing stuff. Like, we're talking fine dining, a la carte. They just released their new spring menu. Oh, food magnificent, atmosphere magnificent. Photos are on our Facebook page. Review will be up on the Fashion Weekly website in the coming week. Photos of it up on Instagram. Just amazing night. Service spectacular. Food was amazing. This guy that served us, Jean-Baptiste, like he's part French and part Italian, but he's from France himself, and this dude, just crazy cool. He was, yeah, just such a nice guy, and he had so many great stories. I don't think I'll ever look at a plate of food the same again after hearing the passion that this guy has for food, and just what was so amazing was the stories that he was saying, and why I'm thinking this way now is because he made me realize of how incredible the stories are of the food and everything that's prepared for you on the plate, of where it all comes from, and the different ingredients and the stories behind it, and the families involved and the work involved to getting this meal or whatever it is that you're about to eat, like dessert or whatever, like the back process and the back story of it, and just to realize that every plate has a story, every meal has a story, is really incredible. Like wines and cheeses and things like that. He brought out this cart of cheese and wine, and he called it his naughty trolley because it had all these naughty goodies and things like that on it. But he spoke to us for a good, I don't know, 15-20 minutes just about cheese and all these cheeses that he had. And I guess, you know, you kind of think at first, you're kind of like, okay, you're going to talk to me about cheese? But to hear this story about just cheese is incredible. Like some of the things, just the pure element of how much work is involved, and the stories of the people who do these cheeses, and you know, I mean, yeah, it's just wow. The whole thing, wow. And it had some great wine selections there and things like that. We only got to try one type with our dessert, which was magnificent. Like I'm not really a wine drinker, especially when it comes to red and things like that. But this wine was, yeah, truly special. So I think I'll be delving in and out of the different wines. But this wine, only a very limited amount of it is distributed every year because of, I don't know, the process that is involved in I guess aging it or whatever. But he reckons that we probably just had 10% of the yearly distribution of that particular wine. Amazing. Everything on the house, the service was spectacular. We just got a very sincere thank you at the end of the night, which was truly incredible. The whole thing was amazing, the setting, all of that. And then we went to check out the Brisbane Festival just in the short amount of time that we had left after dinner, because everything was sort of, you know, closing up and whatnot through South Bank. But we got to interview a very talented and very lovely gentleman by the name of Rob Mills. Last week we sat down and had coffee with him and had a chat for about an hour. I was like, yeah, whatever, no big deal. But yeah, we just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Greece had pretty much just all finished up, and everyone was leaving from QPAC, and we were just at the right place at the right time taking a photo, and no one else but Rob Mills just walked past, and we said g'day, and just randomly ran into Rob Mills and had a brief chat before he sort of went on, and we went on and did our own thing. And it was just really cool to be able to just do that. Like, you know, who else gets to do these things? Probably lots of other people, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool to be able to run into somebody like that and just sort of chat to him like you know him. But you know, it's my life is so hard. So it is. You know, well, yeah, we all have our trials and tribulations and testing times and things like that. But yeah, this is definitely an element that that isn't difficult. But in saying that, I guess I'll leave it there. My battery keeps dying on me. I think I've gone through 6 different batteries just talking to you right now. So I'm going to wrap it up nice and quick. So until tomorrow, keep it real, keep it raw, and keep it organic. Much love.